making the cricket theme. So I am making bat and the innings and other things. Now for this, I didn't had the orange color or any other color. So what I did, I took some little brown fondant and added to the white fondant. If you want more lighter color than this, then you can add little more white fondant and get the desired color. Now to harden this, as when it's break up easily, so to give it a little stability, we always add CMC powder to the fondant. This is the CMC powder. If you don't, you can add either CMC powder or either Tylose powder to give it stiffness to it. So I am adding little bit, approximate 1/4 of teaspoon of CMC powder to it, and now I will knead it properly. If the fondant gets sticky while kneading, you can put the corn flour here. It's becoming little bit sticky, so while I am mixing the CMC to it, I am also used corn flour here. Now keep it mixing. If you want to make any figures, it's better to put the CMC powder an hour later or a day before. And remember, add only that much amount of CMC powder to your fondant which you want to use. Don't put the CMC powder in all the fondant so that you can easily use it later, because if you do so, the fondant will become very hard that you will not be able to properly shape it. So it's getting sticky, so I am putting here corn flour here. Now for giving it a little bit shape, I am giving it a triangle like shape here, so that it will get a nice shape of like a bat. The fondant starts sticking, use corn flour again so that you can give a nice shape to it. Now it's looking like I have got the little bit a proper shape, like so. I have made a cut here, but it is little bit thick, so I am flattening it now. Now it's got the lower side of the bat. Now I have taken little black fondant and red fondant. The black fondant I have used to make its handle like here. So as much as length you want to give it to this handle, you can put that much, and the thickness, put it, keep it little bit thick, so that we have to insert the toothpick inside in it. So when we put it, it can hold its shape properly. So now I am putting toothpick here, and now I am again giving the proper shape here. So when you find that you have done it properly, now insert it inside this. And now, to give it a nice look and to hide from here, what we will do is we will as I want to give it a little boundary, so I am using a thin layer. Now to give it a realistic look, I am using this edible black pen and making some markings. That gives nice look to this, and it looks like a real bat. Same way I am doing it back side. So now my bat is ready. Now I am making the stumps here. For that I am using the same fondant through which I made the bat. For this I will need some toothpaste. Now I am dividing it into 3 parts. As I want to make little thin stumps, so I am doing the using half of the toothpick. You can use the full of the toothpick also, but I am making a little stumps, so I am using little fondant here, and rest of the part I will keep it inside the cake, so it will hold its shape properly like this. So I am using the full toothpick here. Now remember, you have to make all the stumps of same size. Now, so whenever you are making this type of toppers in which you need toothpick, firstly insert it and then roll it or make the proper shape. Otherwise, when you will be using it later, it will change its shape again. So now I want to make all the stumps equal, so I am measuring it with the earlier one. It's looking little bit thick, so now I want to make sure that the thickness is same and their sizes are also same. So now I am rolling all of them equally, and now I will make a cut so that I can get the perfect length. It got bigger, and then so I'm cutting textures from here. Even though it will go inside the cake, but still now to stick fondant I am using water here. Now to make stumps, the pads, I am taking the white fondant and cutting it like this. Now to give it a proper look, I am making these lines. बंद कर, मैं अपने आप कर. Now I am making the pads for cricket. Now even though I tried to make them of same shape and size, but if you find that they are of not same shape or size, put them on one another and then make the cuttings again so that they don't look odd. You can use the Practo knife, or if you don't have Practo knife, you can use pizza cutter for cutting fondant. It is very helpful. So now it's ready. Now I keep it for a little bit time. Meanwhile, I'll take some more fondant from this piece only and I will use this basin, these. Now to give it a proper look of the pads, I am making lines here. Don't put much pressure, otherwise your fondant may seem to be tearing up. Now, so that it holds the shape of the pan, I am putting it here like this. Or you can put it on rolling pin also. Now here they will hold the shape, and I have to stick it here so that it got the look of a pad. Now to make a ball, I have taken red fondant here and I am rolling it properly. Now it's around. Now I will put some paint here so that it will give it to the look of real ball. So now to give it a look of a ball, I am using white gel color. With fondant always use white gel colors. So I am making little lines here. You can either make the chocolate balls also. So now it got the look of a ball. Now you have to keep it for drying. And these are the toppers we made for the cricket theme.